I've done this so many times before, so I'm not really sure why it feels particularly stupid to me, but it does. So I'm putting that out there, and I'm just going to talk anyway. I'm going to pretend that instead of videoing myself, I am actually sending this out, and it's going to be something that someone watches. So, okay. This is really weird. Okay, so you asked me the other week if, you know, we should give serious consideration to, you know, thinking about our wedding and how we're planning it, and if we still want to do it in February. So I guess here are my thoughts of that. When I first heard it, like, I obviously wasn't happy about you telling me, yeah, we're gonna wait till, you know, later. Not telling me, but suggesting, really. Like, I wasn't really happy with the suggestion, but I heard you out because I'm doing my best to be open-ended about things. So again, that was me listening and not saying much. And I guess part of that too was just I needed that time to think, and I knew that I did. So now I'm thinking. You know, you said you wanted to do our ceremony in February, and I originally, like, I hated waiting, and now, you know, it's been a good thing. I think it's been healthy for us to wait, and I know more about you now than I did when you proposed, just because of the obvious life stuff that's been happening. But I don't know, like, I don't know why we're getting married in February, I guess. You know, I mean, I get the sentimental value. But, like, I had someone ask me the other day, like, why February? Um, and honestly, like, the only thing that came to mind was, you know, we get to have sex, and you know, I won't have to do this commuting thing with you. And in all honesty, yeah, it really does suck not to get to see you, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Um, it's hard, but at the same time, it's good. Like, we haven't had this space really since we've been dating. So it's good and it's bad, but you know that. I'm really rambling. um, I don't know. You know, it's like you said. There's some days when I feel so ready to get married, and there are other days when I'm like, okay, I could wait a little longer, and that would be all right. Um, in all honesty, like, I've been thinking about why I've been reluctant with the wedding planning, um, and I think it's a couple different reasons. You know, first off, it's me still dealing with emotions that I didn't think I still had. You know, going to Nate and Kara's wedding, I was really surprised by, like, what I felt while we were there. Um, it's great. I'm happy for them. You know, it was a good thing. I'm glad we got to go. But at the same time, it felt stuffy to me. And I'm sitting there, and I'm, you know, looking at, you know, what they've done to the aisle and how they've set up chairs, and, like, I'm just thinking, like, how much planning actually went into that. And, you know, it probably doesn't seem like much, like, it never does, but it is. Like, I know she probably stressed over these decisions, and, you know, how everything looked and where everyone was going to stand and who was going to walk down the aisle with who as far as bridesmaids. Like, I know, like, I've been through that crap. Like, I understand what that entails. Um, and it's a lot. And I really hated it the first time around, you know? And some of that was Landon and the fact that some of it was the relationship. Um, and some of it's just the fact that that's not me. Like, I don't care about parties, I don't care about pre planning things. Like, I'm not a fan of being the center of attention and having all eyes on me. Like, that's not me. And you know that. Um, so I don't know. Like, I feel there's some days when I really want to have a wedding, and I definitely see myself walking down an aisle in a dress with you. Um, And that's one of the things that really scared me when we first started dating, was how quickly I went from not ever wanting to have a wedding to having these visions in my head, like walking down the aisle to you, just like a month into being with you, and that was mind blowing to me. Um, and I guess in some ways it kind of still is. Like, I have these desires, yet I don't want to do them. And I don't know, I wish I could explain that better, but I really can't. So it's just kind of there. I don't know. I guess what I picture being perfect for us is just being able to go to the courthouse, um, and get our license signed. And when I think about that happening, like, I feel calm and peaceful, and I don't feel stressed or anxious or worried. Um, when it's just about the two of us, like, I feel better about things. I don't know why that's easier for me, but it is. Um, I don't know. I guess a lot of that just stems from last year. It's, I don't know. I really don't know. I just want things to be right for us, and to be about you and me, and not about any of the crap I went through last year. And at the same time, I want to give you everything that you want. And I know you've been telling me, it's all about me and we'll do whatever I want. But that's honestly not what I want to hear from you. Like, I want you to be able to give your parents something special. Um, I want that for you. Like, I want those things for you. And, like, that's even the whole reason I went through a wedding last year, was because that's what who I was with wanted, even though it wasn't particularly what I wanted. Um, that's just me. That's my personality. And that's, like I said, that's not to say that I don't have my own fantasies about it and my own thoughts about it, but like I said, what makes me feel at peace is just you and me at the courthouse, signing our license, and being married. And I feel like once that happens, like, I really don't care about the rest. I don't know. Maybe that's just super selfish on my part, because I know my parents say they want to be there. And I know your parents definitely do, and I know, your sisters would love to be there, and, I know my siblings would as well. Um, and, I know best friends and whatnot. They want to be included, and I don't know. I feel really selfish saying I don't want that right now. I don't want that. Wow. That feels really weird to say. That's kind of true, though. I don't want that. So, anyway, that's just my thoughts. I'm gonna stop rambling now, because it's been, almost 2 minutes of me just skirting the subject. So, yeah. I want to. I want a courthouse deal, and I want to do it the first of the year. And I guess I'm telling you, the ball's in your court when it comes to a ceremony. I don't want it to be the weekend of February 1st now. Like, I want that just to be you and me. That's it, just you and me. Um, and then let us have a weekend away together. And then, I don't know, maybe a month down the road, we could do something else for friends, and, what that entails, I'll leave up to you, because I think after we get married, like, that's all that really matters to me. Like, that's what I care about, is having you and being with you. So, I don't know. Send me your thoughts. Let me know what you think.